Hold on, what's happening here today? Come, our first guest is here. Please come in, Engineer Bidemi. Come in. Sit down.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome to Weekend Deal. There's nothing like morning tea.
Yeah, that's true.
There's nothing like morning tea. It starts your day. It wakes you up. So let's have our tea.
You're ready to go.
Yeah, you're ready to go. Okay, so before you came in, I'm looking at Thelma. No, I was in my mind. I'm like, your outfit is amazing, and you are making something similar to that.
You know, I just felt I said I have red. I know you have green. What about if this is my training now. This is my learning process. I've always admired fashion design, and I said, why? Let me now put my skills, you know, to plan. I'm actualizing what I've been learning for it. When I said patience will look good in red too. What about making something that we can synergize sometime in the nearest future?
I can't wait to wear that. New Epidemic.
Good morning, Engineer
Yeah,
Bidemi. How you doing?
You're welcome to Weekend Deal
Thank you very much.
Studios. It's a new day. A whole lot is going to be happening today.
I can agree.
But tell me, you walked into this studio. How did you feel? What ambience? What was the feeling?
It's amazing. I was like, wow, am I still in Nigeria?
NTA. Let's do this.
Because when I compare the NTA of
Please don't go there. I don't understand. I mean,
I'm serious.
This is the new
that was what I was
NTA.
like. My brain was trying to. Can I synergize?
Let me put the word out there.
What we used to have in those days and what I'm seeing.
It's the new NTA.
Yeah, it's a new.
And our number one boss is not resting on his hours.
I can
Our
agree,
comrade
I can agree.
Rebranded.
Rebranded.
No. NTA is trying to move to another level. It's another level entirely.
We are moving.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's another level entirely.
Another beautiful day, and we want to make great impact today. Many of us come from a long line of people with entrepreneurial spirit. Back then, our ancestors combined trading, farming, fishing, you know, with being community leaders, with holding town hall meetings. But then, we're not called captains of industry. Perhaps now in this our urban setting, this set has changed, but the narrative is still the same. We need to have multiple income streams to survive and to surmount. And our background feature will start our conversation today. Let's see it.
In today's rapidly changing economic environment, relying on a single source of income can be risky. Job security is no longer guaranteed, with technological advancement and global economic shifts causing disruption across industries. Therefore, the need for multiple streams of income cannot be overstated.
Multiple stream of income refers to different sources of income at which an individual attracts to himself to be able to generate some revenue to himself through different sources. And these sources can come from your regular salary coming from the normal working space. It can come from your usual side hustles, maybe writing books. It can also come from that woman that is selling minerals just by the office side. Or it can be that man who is using his phone to be able to help somebody sell something, or he serves as someone who is in between one person or the other.
Nigeria's economy offers distinct challenges and opportunities, making it possible to start a business without needing ₦1,000,000.
There are lots of businesses that you can start with little or no money at all. You can be a commission agent just advertising another person's product. Now you are using your brain to do a business, to start a business from zero. There are women that are good in making snacks. You take a little time, make a little snack from home. You come into the office. Before you know it, you will have a major supply demand within the office. And initially they go to look for caterers out there. And because you are used to making this and they've tested it in the office, and you will just be shocked to see a contract coming in and say that, oh, please, can you make this at this scale? Now it's left for you to look for people who can manage to produce this in a larger quantity.
For individuals who find it difficult to start side hustles, the following strategies can be helpful.
If you find it difficult to multitask in the present system, it will be difficult for you to cope up because you will be left complaining on issues that ordinarily you're supposed to be preferring solution as an individual. You have to think, okay, what can I do? From just thinking about my salary to picking empty cement bags and putting sand in it and then planting something and putting behind my house so that it germinates and then I'm getting a little vegetable without going out somewhere to buy. It's something that you have to do to be able to cope up with the present realities. Look for your passion. Look for where you know you have strength, because you only operate at ease in doing business when you love doing what you're doing. So at this level, you must be able to have an idea of what you want to do. You must be able to be inside the idea because it is your own idea. Plan for it. Draw out a specific plan of what you want to do.
Small and medium enterprises are the backbone of the Nigerian economy, contributing significantly to employment and gross domestic product, GDP. They provide opportunities for innovation and economic diversification.
One, it's by registering the business with the Corporate Affairs Commission, that's the CAC. When you do that, you will be able to give your business a status within the system of acceptance. You'll be able, everybody dealing with you is dealing with you at a level that you know exactly what you're doing. The next stage might be if you are into food, for instance, you have to go into other registration for standardization. Like NAFDAC, they have to give you great approval for what you are doing and so that you can be able to have acceptability and work in a very decent system. Then you pull up a business that can pull in to be able to generate some revenue for yourself. Ensure that your accounts are properly kept. Ensure that there's accountability. Ensure that you are working according to what you say you want to achieve and work on the vision.
Developing multiple streams of income is essential for financial security and growth, particularly in challenging economic environment like Nigeria. Therefore, Weekend Deal today is captioned Multiple Streams of Income in Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Francis, for that conversation opener. Now, what exactly is multiple stream of income? It's just a situation where, let's say you do 9 to 5, you decide that let me do other things that can bring in money. Like Thelma is doing right now, sewing, you could be baking, you could do online businesses, or so many things you can do to mitigate what we are going through right now. Okay, so joining the conversation is NTA Sokoto, and they are talking about personal care services. Let's learn, let's watch.
Sokoto is rich in culture and tradition, with a prudent setting where in most cases, the women are indoors. Meanwhile, with the economic hardship biting hard on the people, they have improvised, offering personal care services to busy professionals and the likes. Jamila is married with kids, but she's into laundry business at home to support her family.
Before
I ask anybody for any help outside my home, by God's mercy in this business of laundry, I have helped out myself and my family. I raised income from the laundry business and started some small retail businesses. You don't have to have huge income before engaging into business like the laundry business. Zainab runs a braiding salon, caring to clients who prefer traditional hairstyle adorned with intricate beads and designs.
But due to situation of things, hardship and everything, so the income is not that much, but it's okay. I'll just be saying this to any other girls. If you know you have interest in something and you think you can really do good on it, just try. In as much as everything is hard, just try. Keep praising yourself. You can do this and you will get there.
Bilkisu, on the other hand, specializes in makeup artistry, transforming clients with vibrant colors and styles for special occasions.
Very, very satisfied because it gets me into some things that I have never expected. I'm into many businesses, like small shops and so many kind of things. It's this makeup that engaged me and encouraged me to so many business.
Additionally, it's not just the women adapting. Many working class men are into personal care service businesses to earn extra income, balancing their regular jobs with these essential services.
So I feel that I can do this business of laundry. So I went into it and started this laundry business, and I enjoy it, in fact. When you now have something doing, especially the youth there, don't fold your hand, don't wait on somebody to start giving you or borrowing you. You can create something which you know you can do better. So let us not start waiting for, say until something come out. You can make something there. You can create something on your own. From there, money will be coming in, money will be flowing into your hand because you create it by yourself.
If you make up your mind to do something, you'll be able to do it. It's better if you have the materials to make the designs. That makes it easy for your people.
I feel good, I feel okay, it looks beautiful. They usually do it for me free, but as how the economic is, everyone is looking for way to earn for living. So now I had to pay 1.5.
Together, they are finding innovative ways to support their families and community, demonstrating resilience and adaptability in challenging times.
You're watching Weekend Deal. I totally miss my machine. I feel like going there to continue to make this outfit because I know that when patience puts it on, it's going to be given.
I can't wait.
Because red on her, oh, it's so given. You know that it's interesting and exciting to be learning something new. That's why I'm so excited and enthused. And I know that Engineer Bidemi even told me that after the show, he wants to get some lessons too. Okay. You're watching Weekend Deal. It's all about multiple income streams. Some wise person said many years ago that money is like a piano. It needs multiple keys to create a beautiful financial symphony that will evolve into a wealth-creating masterpiece. masterpiece. So let's meet our guests now. They are already creating this wealth masterpiece. Engineer Bidemi, you know, we already see his talent. Amidst all what he's doing, an entrepreneur, but by training as an engineer, he's already broadcasting live. But let's get to see his profile and then we'll meet him.
Okay, my co-presenter, I'll call you from now on. Okay, today the guests in the studio today are people I would like to call epitome of multiple stream of income earners because they do so many things under one umbrella. Our next guest is again a lady who is doing it all. She's the CEO, Nenat Global Ventures. Under this venture, a whole lot is going on. Her name is guess Chanchit Bonchak. Hope I got it right. Bonchak. Yes. Let's see her profile and then we'll meet her.
Let's go to NTA Kaduna. They are eager to be a part of this conversation. And all the talk there is about beautiful creations, just like the one I'm making on my sewing machine. NTA KD, step in.
Nigerians are known for their creativity and resourcefulness. This is evident in our arts and crafts, some of which are not only visually appealing and functional, but also serve as a viable source of income. An example is the art of beading.
I'm into bead making. I make bags, I make jewelries. Yes, that's what I do. It really helps me because there are times when I need urgent money and I don't want to bother my parents. This is where I get my source of income from. It helps me do running around in school, yes, buying handouts, photocopying stuff. Yes, this is where I withdraw money. Facebook is my marketplace. It's my large marketplace because I'm on several groups where I do post my items for sale. People see, people DM me, people reach out to me and then they make their findings, make payment, and business just goes seamlessly. So I manage my time very well. Most of the time, a greater part of my time, of course, goes to books, goes to school. But then when I have orders, I have a time frame that which I work with. When I'm in school and I take orders, it could take me a week or two to finish that. But when I'm on break, usually holidays, 4 days, 5 days is enough for me to deliver a bag because I'm very fast. I want to use funds that I'll get from my career, pharmacy career, to start up like a vocational school for people to come and learn and also make another source of income for themselves. That's where I see this business going. I want to train more people to learn from me, not just keep this knowledge of beading to myself.
Okay, I can say for a fact that it has been of, great patronage, in the sense that, beats varies. We have the ones for dresses, and we have the one ready-made for, bridal wears. They use it for weddings, even for bracelet. As you can see, some in my hands here. So that's all I can say. It's really booming, in the sense that it's versatile. They use it for waist bead, even bracelets, even necklace. Do you get? So it's versatile. That's all I can say. Even for dresses, if you should go online now, you see most dresses made with bead. Because most celebrities now, even when you see their dresses, it's made with beads. Do you get? So it's all about creativity. Once you're creative, you can just get one bead like this and you mix it with the other one. You see it coming out on a dress, and you'll be wondering where the person gets this dress. You don't know that it's bead. It's of beadworks.
Upcycling of used or waste items to create beautiful art pieces and decoratives is another means with which money can be made.
I am an architect by profession, but also an entrepreneur. Due to the state of the economy, I realized I cannot depend on one source of income. We make our products from different materials that we source locally, from metals to glass to bottles to cartons, different materials, fabrics, and we create beautiful and elegant pieces. I would advise those in the working class system to get something doing other than their regular jobs. It's a joyful business for me because I enjoy making these pieces, and I've been getting quite a number of sales from it as well.
We can easily diversify our source of income by taking advantage of our God-given talent and creativity. One just has to be open-minded and explore.
That's awesome. That's beautiful from Kaduna there. I mean, having multiple streams of income has a whole lot of advantages. One, you would always have cash to take care of things around you. You just imagine you're a 9 to 5 and you sell ice block, or you sell that vegetable that you're growing behind your house. What that means is that before your salary comes in every month, there's some little money that will take care of things at home. So having multiple stream of income is a win-win all the time. Please, I am holding this. I know what this means. We want your messages, want your contributions. What are you doing to protect yourself or mitigate the effect of the economy even as it is now? We'll go back to our guests who are ready to talk to us. Madam Bonkers, Boonshak.
Yes.
That's a beautiful name. I just like the name. Okay, tell us, Thelma asked the question, are entrepreneurs made or born? And just continue with us on your experience and other things you do. Because
Can it be a combination of both?
Can it be both? Yeah.
Yeah. Mostly entrepreneurs are made. Most of them. It's not as if they are born. Yeah, some can be born. Just like him, he said that when he was growing up, he saw his parents doing poultry, he was helping. And then when he now grew up, somehow that hard work was in him. So that's how mostly you can make it. I mean, you can become what you want to be. You understand? It's not that you must be born. And at times, it's also born out of passion. That passion is there. Okay, mostly the cake aspect. That's my baking aspect. It came out of passion. I remember right back when I was in secondary school, I used to offer this home economics. Yes, home economics. So back then, anytime I go back home on holidays, they used to teach us meat pie, yam balls, meatballs, queen's cake. Back then, these cupcakes. Then it was queen's cake. Our home economics mistress, Mrs. Ojo.
You remember her name?
Yes.
That's how impactful. Let's give her some applause. Well done.
Yeah. I don't know where she is.
Wherever you are.
Yes. So I know I used to have that passion in baking. When I go back home like this, I'll try. Then I see yam, when we finish, I say, let's do yam balls, all these things. Then I even this blue band back then. I was like, let's buy blue band,
Blue band.
mix it and let's make cakes. This queen's cake back then. So that's how I now started. And when I was later on after, I said, when I grow up for my children, when I during their birthdays, I'll just be making their birthday cakes. And then gradually, after my service, during that time, I knew that passion was there. During that time that I started my clothing business. That one, is somebody's product.
Yes.
Yes, I'll buy and sell. So I wanted to do my own, create my own thing. So that's how I now went for training and I started baking. So mostly
you still went for training.
Yes.
In fact, you had passion and
yes.
knowledge.
Yes.
The training is
I didn't have
to make it commercial.
Yes, no, not even commercial. Let me know it very well.
Very well first.
Yes, to know the measurements, what to do. I don't guess. Any cake I make, I have my measurements, I have my recipe. I don't take it for granted till today. Even now that I have students I train adults and even children. I usually have, like, first week of August, I'm going to have
adult training.
No,
children.
summer
for
baking
children.
class.
Kids.
Yes.
Bring our kids. They need to learn. They need to learn. But let's Engineer Bidemi tell us about the business side. It's one thing to be made and born, to have a combination, and now become a great entrepreneur. Then you go back to learn, to upskill, because now people are paying you for your service and you cannot afford to take them for granted. Now, where does the pricing come in? How do you know not to overprice? What is too small, what is too big? And how do you move step by step so that you too can build a brand, not just making something, but putting something in the bank as well?
I was charging at a particular rate because I was trying to survive.
Okay.
You understand? Now, after gaining the experience, that same thing, I actually was charging at almost 100%
of what you used
I was charging when I started, because I've already become an authority in that particular field. So people will pay for your expertise. Now, coming to how do we charge when you're in business, when you started? Opulent Ceramics started shortly after COVID. And what led to that? Before Opulent Ceramics actually started, we're like thinking of, thank you. Yeah, you can see one of our products. I like that. And I'll tell you about that. Now, we were like, I want to go into low-cost housing. Myself and my wife. Like, people are now, the houses are expensive, I can't rent it. So there was a machine my grandfather bought some years ago for making bricks.
Then I alive?
My grandfather.
Is he watching you today?
He's not watching, he's late. Don't worry, but my uncles and everybody are watching.
From heaven.
Probably from heaven. So I was like, let me start bricks production. A mentor gave me a company he gave me a factory where I was doing something, but I could actually turn it to what I needed. So we left that. So my wife was like, you are wasting time. Let me go and start flower vases. I said flower vases. From clay. You understand? That was where we started.
But did she have any skill? Had she done it before?
Should I tell you? She's a lawyer, a trained lawyer. Not that. She actually has this passion for craft making. Wow. She went into bead production. From bead production, she went into food selling, and she went into basically ceramics production. Now, she had to study online. At the end of the day, we were able to come out with some things. Then we started. Now, the pot we were selling 2021 was based on let's make a living. Then, because we know we're just entering into the business. Then, because we had the materials, the raw materials, we could get them because we had money from other businesses, so we could get the raw materials. So we're not thinking of, how do we price? At the end of the day, we also saw the cost of energy, cost of staff, cost of getting raw materials back, so, restocking and everything. We now sat down, we now analyzed the cost. We're able to get the cost of production. And that's how do people afford this thing? Based on reality. We're now like, at what percentage are you putting? What's the profit margin? Because anything you do, you must try to put your profit margin that, this is my profit and it should be affordable. What's the upper boundary and the lower boundary that you need to? So these things like this will guide you in putting your pricing properly. Like she said, if you overprice, good, somebody might buy it once and they might not come again.
True.
So, and your competitor, if they're able to get hold of that, they're latching on it.
Yes.
So what happens to you is you run out of business quickly and like, my village people are doing. No, it's not your village people. You don't understand the business of your talent. You understand? You have a talent, you have a business.
Yeah.
And there's a place of pricing in your business and products. You understand your products? Who are your target audience? And I mean, you sell.
And you say pricing based on the reality.
On the reality.
Yeah, really. I mean, it has to be realistic.
And come back and come back.
Because that's what keeps us in the business. You have to make sure, they keep testing for it. Like when we started up most of these things, we're not here. You see, this Facebook was an idea. And when somebody said ideas rules the world, you're like, what can
ceramics?
I do? Yeah, this is part of styling. You understand?
Okay.
Interior design. These are for interior designer.
So you have dovetailed from just making this sculpture.
Now we not produce for interior designers, so they buy from us. Like, okay, now we do the production. We can, we sell. We cannot still go into interior designing because how many houses would are we going to do? Style another thing. So it's not left for the interior designer to take that side of the business. So from our business, we are creating business for other people. And remember that these products are produced in Ilorin, Kwara State. And I can tell you that we have enough customers in Abuja. We have in Port Harcourt. We have in Lagos. We take products as far as Kano, Kaduna, Jos. Now, we create another chain of business for the transporter and the logistic companies. So somehow,
it's a value chain.
It's a value chain.
People are being enriched in the line. Okay, but let me just ask Chancey before you take your message. You have your good quality product. How does the Nigerian know to come to Chancey now to get those your accessories, clothes and all, and then quality cakes?
My cakes is when people buy it, and when they test it, they also tell it to others. That's how it goes.
It goes.
Yes.
The taste.
And then the pricing.
Tell us about the taste.
Then, then you also about the pricing. You know, when your prices are fair, people will, even if it's nice, people will go and they will come back for it. But just like he said, when they are expensive, once they buy, they go, they don't want to come back. Okay, like some of my ready-to-wear, my fabrics, when people buy it, most especially my stone clothes.
Yes.
You understand? Mostly when people buy it, at the end of the day, they appreciate it because some of these stones that you're seeing.
Swarovski.
Yes. At times some people, when you put it inside water, it comes up. But my own, mostly they don't.
Okay. I'm going to be a believer. You guys advertising. I am going to be a believer.
Marketing is coming for us.
Marketing is coming. I know you guys are ready. Thank you so much. We said you should send in your messages, and you did. I'll take two just before we go on a break. One says, I love this show. Another says, I'm a graduate, but now making cake, any type, any design, that's where I earn a huge amount of money, more than my teaching job salary. See what people are doing. God bless all the business people of Nigeria. The sky is your starting point. Joseph Nathan from Taraba State. And on that note, we go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Currently in Nigeria, having multiple streams of income is crucial because of economic instability, inflation, and currency fluctuation. Among other benefits, diversified income sources ensure a steady flow of money.
I have 3 sources of income fetching money for me because the economy as it is now, you cannot just lie one side. You have to make sure that you have multiple streams of income.
Salome is a versatile young lady who bakes, caters for events, and does event decorations. Get set to be inspired as Salome shares her experience.
I started producing snacks like chin-chin, peanuts, cupcakes to sell to my colleague at work. They tasted my cake and sometimes they will say, "Oh, Salome bakes, please, can you do me a birthday cake?" So it started like that. And baking is not that easy. There are times we cry, there are times we are happy. people were able to trust me enough to give me their wedding cake. So at a point, they will now be like, do you have someone that does event decoration or does cooking? So I will keep on recommending. I just say, okay, I think it's time for me to go and learn how to do event decoration and also learn how to cook. So I enrolled myself again to learn. So far, so good. I can say that it was the best decision I made to support my business, because if you look at it, these three businesses, they are hand in hand, because there's not how you look for a cake that you not look for an event planner or someone to cook for your event. If I venture, okay, I'm not getting baking job like for wedding cakes, definitely I will have something for decoration, and that's something that backs up my income. If I'm not getting the two, definitely cooking job will come. There's something we call food tray surprise packages. So in that aspect, we have small portion of delicacies on the like maybe you can have rice. Some people they order for fried rice, jollof rice, spaghetti, some small kind of food, and of course I must add my cake to the tray to make it beautiful.
This 3-in-1 entrepreneur also shares her coping strategy when the work is overwhelming.
You know, you cannot do everything on your own. There's something they call collaboration. So I collaborate with other bakers and other event planners to make my work easy. If I have events that I'm giving full contracts, meaning cooking, sometimes they give me small chops, traditional marriage cake, if there is any, and then event decoration. So I cannot divide myself. I will go with picking 2 out of all of them, which is I can pick wedding cake, I can pick the event decoration. I manage both because I can prepare a wedding cake 2 days to the event, and then the decoration can be a day to the event. So you see, I can manage it, but you cannot manage cooking a day to the event. It must happen that day. And when I started, I was not able to go to school. So with the income that I'm having from my business, I'm able to enroll myself in a part-time school. So I'm working and also doing my business. I can say that it has not been a waste of time learning baking, because it's helping me. Even my own personal money as a lady, I don't depend on anybody. I am able to send money to my parents and also do my school runs without disturbing my parents much. So I'm really happy.
By having multiple streams of income, like Salome, even you can build financial stability and achieve long-term financial goals despite the economic hardship.
Still talking about multiple income streams. I've been talking to this gentleman and lady behind the scenes, because I said there's a certain level of risk. In fact, the courage that business people have, it's not for the faint-hearted, because some businesses don't make it. Life is a learning curve. So as they are learning, some businesses will fail and fall. They start again. Chance it, tell us before we come to Engineer Bidemi, these businesses, is it everything you have set your hand to start that has succeeded?
No, there are lots of times that it fails. You have disappointment. There are times that you might have a show, you go out the cake show, you take your products, they might not buy, or even at the end of the day you sell it at very low price. At times I take cakes like this, these cake loaves, chin, small chops, and other things, and also maybe juices that you sell it. At the end of the day, they might not buy it.
How do you feel when that happens?
You might not be too happy, but the only thing is at the end of the day, you might even sell it at giveaway price. Then when you sell it, when you have another next event, some people will not want to go again, believing that I didn't sell it. So, but once you do not go back, you do not continue with it, the money, the capital you've lost, you can never regain it. So that one, the next one you go, you might even have bumper sales. You sell a lot. So once you give up, the money you've lost, you will never get it.
Thank you so much. Nigerians are sending in their messages. One said, entrepreneurs are 70% made and 30% born. in the past, but from my own opinion, I think the margin is wider now, like 95% to 5% creativity and innovation is increasing by the day. This is Taiwo Olaniwa from Abeokuta State. Okay, it's Abeokuta, Ogun State. Okay, and this one says, I like it. I like what you're doing. Well done, by Ali Matthew. What my skill has brought to the table, the certificate I used so many years to get has not. I am a graphic designer and printer. The only problem is competing with the younger ones. And in this economy, it has made it difficult for us to get equipment. We hope things change in a few days as we hope for economic stability. Thank you so much for your messages. Thelma just said something about business not being for the faint-hearted. But I do know there are some businesses you can actually do without spending a dime, and that's online business. Let's say you're a writer, you're a talented writer. There are some websites, there are some people looking for who can write. If you're not lazy, you can go there, write for them, edit write-ups for them, and you get paid in real time. Some foreign companies, others are looking for data analysts. So you can analyze data, you're good with figures, you can analyze data, go online. There are so many businesses you can do and still keep your 9 to 5 and make that extra money. What do you think about such businesses?
You were telling us earlier about how when he started this ceramic business, it was not perfect at all.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect.
They worked. Tell us about building that. Yeah. And tell us about impacting younger people. Have you reached the level where you say, let me now start training young people so that they're no longer a liability, they can now stand on their feet? Tell us about.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll tell you about the growth of the ceramic business, and it's applicable to every facet of life. Like winners never quit, quitters never win. Yeah. We are so wired in such a situation that we give up easily because we're in a ready-made environment, and our environment has made us a lazy. Please permit me, has made us lazy because we tend to go for the soft rather than the hard. Yeah, I can remember when we started the ceramic business. I think 2022, we wanted to go into glazing. Glazing means this cup is shining like this. It's made out of clay. Like I said, from raw bruise to ruby. Very simple. This is made out of clay. And what you have here now is a finished product that was glazed.
To give the shiny look.
To give this shiny look, so that, because this shiny look are what we use for kitchenwares and home use. So at the point in time, you understand, we tried this, it didn't work. But you know what we did? We went back to the drawing board and said, okay, what do we need? The major challenge was electricity. Where we are 100% self-sustaining. So it's a little bit high in terms of power generation. So we said, okay, don't worry, by next year we should be able to get it, because already we've tried to get this equipment and it's coming in soon. So once it comes in, I think this cups is what we're producing. I'll probably brand for NTA News Weekend
NTA Weekend.
Now when it comes to business, and when starting, definitely you will fail at one point or the other. And it's not failure, it's challenge. So it is either half full or half empty. That has been my approach. Okay, there was a time we sent some pots to somewhere, and the old pot got broken. This goods worth about, say, it's 750,000.
It got broken in transit?
Yes. What do we do?
Yes. What do you do? The car had an accident? What happened?
No.
They just got broken. Bad roads.
Bad roads. Okay, no wala. We'll replace it. Now, how do we now prevent? It was a huge loss, but how do you now prevent subsequent? So there is no time that your business will not be down, or there's no time that you have one challenges or the other. But the point is, how do you brace up? Now, you can continue based on the level of information you have prior going into the business. That I'm not going to make 1 million naira in this first day. Once you make up your mind that I want to satisfy myself, I want to be happy, then if anything happens, it's your inner strength that comes up that keeps you going.
That half full glass.
Yes, that's the point.
Optimism.
Now, when we talk about having to talk about how do we motivate the younger ones, the point is the new generations, what motivates them. Because I can cause a younger one and talk to them, they might not see what I'm saying, because the society has defined it something else. They would rather want to look, if you call a primary one child, what do you want to become? I want to be a politician. Because politician is now it's not a career. It's no longer a service. Now, for us to be able to do that, we have to give reorientation. That hard work pays. That's what we're taught.
Okay, so thank you so much, Bidemi.
Consistent and unrelenting hard work will eventually pay.
I mean, a whole lot of people are inspired that the messages are coming in, and they said your story, they can relate to your story, Bidemi. Okay, you see one sector that has a lot of value chain. It's a value chain, and it has so much value. You know how I began the show by saying you could have a garden behind your house and you can sell vegetables. So the agricultural sector has so much value, but one Tana will be taking us through these values. Let's see it.
Agriculture, the backbone of Nigeria's economy, from crop farming to livestock rearing. The opportunities are endless. Let's take a look at crop farming for a case study.
My pay was very, very low. And in our community, we had a lot of people who need help. Each time I go home on a weekend, they ask for, can we have something? We don't have enough food, this and that. And an idea came up. Why can't I go into farming? And precisely, I had passion from the beginning. And secondly, there is need to help others. Last year, I tried guinea corn I brought from my place. But I had a little problem. Because the season was a little bit prolonged. At the time it was flowering, there was rainfall. And so it washed off the flower. And so it didn't do well. Nonetheless, I got guinea corn like 20 bags from this portion. We got 11 bags of beans and maize, we had like 22. The guinea corn, after harvest, we got 20 bags, like I said. But because of the cost of the produce this year, you can't believe it, I sold it for 2 million naira. Well, my investment as at that time, we plowed this place last year for 200,000 with the tractors. The tractor came and we paid 200,000, so it plowed the whole of this place. So I asked for them to send me the seeds back home, which was like 25 modus. And that's all. And we used chemical anyway to do away with the weeds. But that comparatively is not anything big. Let me say my total investment was no more than like 350, 370,000. 3 years ago, we did maize here. We got 100 bags of maize. I mean, these 100 kg bags. Yes. And we used to plant rice here. I still have the rice that we use in my store.
Watching Weekend Deal, your #1 breakfast show on the continent and very soon in the world, if we dare say so. If we keep parading guests like this, CEOs and captains of industry with tenacity and focus, there's no stopping us. We're going global. Before the break, Bidemi was talking about young people who sometimes want easy peasy. They like money. They even like Forex. But they tend to shy away from hard or tasking work. Chancet, tell us. Can you speak to that?
Okay.
Young people, they want the good life.
Yes, it's good. As young people, it's good to have wanting to have a good life. But the only thing is that you have to be patient. You have to be trained. You find out that most of these people, okay, because they are looking out, they're seeing what is happening on the outside world. They are looking at some musicians, young ones, that they are making monies, I mean, showing off on the internet, social media. They want to be like them.
And now Chance is going to do something special for us. You know what, that's her talent, baking and all. She wants to bring it to reality here.
Okay.
In case you were doubting.
Let's see.
So Chance, take us there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move us to the place of action.
And you tell us where we are, what we are making.
Okay, like as you can see here, this
Go there while they are watching.
Okay.
The Nigerians are watching. Just go there.
Okay.
Yes.
So, as you can see, as bakers, you have to be creative. I always package this chin-chin, cake loaves. That's this one is chocolate cake loaf, red velvet cake loaf, and then vanilla. This one, people can easily pick it and use it for their tea. There's this, I just said before I leave this studio, I want to just show something that is easy to do. As bakers, this is something that okay, let me wear, you know, as bakers when working, you have to wear something to protect yourself from anything spilling. You have to be well dressed.
Cover your head and all that.
Yes, cover your hair. And then with my cap.
You just change into a chef.
Yeah.
From a guest to a chef.
Yes. So now, we have this cake. I want to make cake perfect.
Okay.
I want to make cake perfect.
What do you call it? Cake?
Cake perfect.
Oh, okay.
Is that a French word?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, first of all, it's just about creativity in the cake.
Is that milk? What are you pouring?
No, this is whipped cream.
Oh, whipped cream.
Yes.
Okay. It's good to know. Okay.
Yes. Then, most of our cakes, when you have your cakes, some of the crumbs you have, it should not be wasted. Like now, these are chunks of red velvet.
Okay.
From this red velvet, it's not as if they are even crumbs. I actually made it into crumbs.
Okay.
This red velvet and this is chocolate. So now you can see I put a layer of the whipped cream.
Okay.
Now I'm going to put some drops of my red velvet crumbs. You can see it.
Okay. So our time is running out, and I'm sure. So just get to the end so that our viewers can. I'm sure they're eager.
Okay. Let me
see how this turns out. So be fast.
Let me just make this one.
Okay.
Okay, as you are making Patience, do you have any message there?
Okay, so there's the message here. Says, good morning, Weekend Deal. I'm quite encouraged with your program this morning. In today's economy, having multiple sources of income can be vital strategy for building financial security and achieving long-term prosperity. This multiple income stream can also provide greater peace of mind and reduce the anxiety related to economic uncertainty. This is Anuwa Ilia from Gombe.
I like that. Reduce the anxiety.
Anxiety, because you're anxious.
All the time.
Yes. Good morning. I love this program so much from Ibadan, and we love you too.
And then I'm putting another one. You sandwich it. You can put different kind of creams.
While you are doing that, we are taking messages, so just be doing your work there. Hi, NTA Deal. This is Yinka from Abuja. I just saw my longtime friend Bidemi on your show. Thank you for educating us on the benefits of entrepreneurship. He has been a long-time entrepreneur since we met in Ilori. Keep up the good work, Bidex. Thank you, NTA. Bidex!
Entrepreneur par excellence. Multiple income stream earner, facilitator, trainer, consultant, civil engineer to boot. Bidex. Bidex, leave some now. Let your neighbor take a little.
Another stream of income for you, Thelma, can be apart from sewing. Hype girl.
Hype girl, Thelma. You let me please take me along again. So as you are entering any consulting a meeting, I will start. I'll be saying the encomium.
No, Friday.
man.
Try it.
No, says, hello, my name is Philomena. I love your show because it helped the youth in Nigeria to go into handiwork and other good things. Thank you so much. Oh, the messages are so many. Good morning, Weekend Day. I love this program so much. I'm from Anambra. Tell us your name. What to call your name?
And after they love it, what is it teaching them to do?
You.
Which of the things we have discussed are they going to venture into very soon?
Everybody, I love
there's
this
ceramic,
program.
there's sewing, there's baking, there's parfait making.
People, I think the fear of failure is the major reason why people don't want to venture out. I know somebody who wanted to learn sewing, you understand? And people reached out to help. But it's like, I didn't do it this way. I didn't do it this way. I didn't do it this way. I'm like, try it.
Try it. You never can tell.
Like, you see, I tell people that this life is metaphysical. You see, Newton's first law of motion said, a body will continue to be in a state of rest until it's acted upon by an external force.
I'm like,
most time, people don't want to take the first leap. That's why they go for the soft life.
But soft life without money,
no, the soft life is the easy way. Now, I saw somebody doing something like this. They said they are mining.
Wow.
What are you mining?
Wow.
What's this? On your phone. What are you mining?
Wow.
Use that strength. You have to study. Because information is crucial.
Indeed.
People don't want to search for knowledge. The more knowledge you have, gives you light. Like somebody will say, the more information available to you determines how far you go in life.
I agree.
And it brings about relationship. You
Indeed.
see, knowledge and relationship.
1 minute to go.
Okay.
You can
Chance
see
it. Where are we?
I've done 2 calls.
Wow. Bidemi will not take any because we keep consulting with us. Bidemi, you'll be telling us more even after the show wraps up.
So
Patience and I will be delving into the
like the
parfait.
young ones. Like the young ones can do this and they will sell out a lot.
Okay.
Like the
Another
young
stream
ones,
will become.
we can encourage the young ones. Those that say they don't really have much money, they can start this business even with 10,000,
This parfait,
15,000.
yes.
This cake parfait. So it's another.
You said the young ones, the old ones are watching
yes,
you.
the old ones.
All of us ones.
Everyone. If you want to have another stream of income,
All of us.
yes. So you can even have another stream of income through this.
Well done,
Thank you.
Chance.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please, somebody said something. I want you. Say, hi, I am Ibrahim Issa from Zamfara State, an entrepreneur. Bidemi. You are really you're really giving upcoming youth insight. I'm really happy to see this. It's really motivating. God bless your knowledge. It's
Thank you.
power.
Thank you
Your
from
final
Zamfara.
word, Bidex. Your final
Now, my
word.
final word is money is not the major problem why you're not starting a business. The point is, once you understand the business you want to do, if you can put it in a paper, there are people that can sponsor your business ideas.
Okay.
Once you are ready,
Chance it.
there are
You
so
can say
many.
your words from there. Chance it. Let's hear you.
Okay.
Thank you, Bidemi.
When you are into business or whatsoever you are doing and you fail, don't give up. And try to have different streams of income. No matter how difficult, don't give up. Hold on. And at the end of the day, you'll be able to make it.
Okay, yes.
Our multiple income stream
Thank you.
agenda is set. We have learned so much.
So much, indeed. And your messages are coming in. Thelma is
Thank
going to
you.
handle tomorrow, but people are saying entertainment. You're looking at Davido, he works very hard. Forget the glitz and the glamour you see.
Since he was 18.
That boy works
Wow.
hard.
Read their biography.
So
you'll
don't
be
say it's
inspired.
all about the glitz and the glam.
Indeed.
It takes a
Indeed.
whole lot of hard work to
Indeed.
bust into the music scene. So you need hard work. You can't cheat on it. Keep the hard work coming and God will bless you.
Any scene. God
Goodbye.
bless Nigeria.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
The glitter and the gam is even hard work.